If you feel like your brain is constantly tired, distracted, and pulled in 1,000 directions, this video might change everything for you. Today, you're going to learn how to reset your mind in just 24 hours. Not next week, not someday, today. By the end of this, you'll understand exactly how your phone, your apps, and your constant scrolling are silently draining your focus, your memory, even your happiness, and more importantly, how to take it all back. This is not about quitting technology forever. This is about taking control again. Because right now, if you're honest, it's controlling you. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you sat in silence without reaching for your phone? When was the last time your mind felt clear instead of cluttered? Most people can't even remember. That's not normal. That's conditioning. Every notification, every swipe, every short video is training your brain to crave more stimulation, more noise, more distraction. And the scary part? You don't even notice it happening. Your brain is not designed for constant input. It needs space. It needs stillness. Without that, your attention span shrinks. Your stress levels rise. Your sleep gets worse. Your creativity disappears. You start living in reaction mode instead of control. And over time, this becomes your default state, tired, distracted, and mentally overloaded. But here's the good news. Your brain is incredibly powerful, and more importantly, it's adaptable. In just 24 hours, you can begin to reverse this damage. You can reset your dopamine levels, sharpen your focus, and reconnect with a version of yourself that feels calm, clear, and in control. This is what I call the ultimate 24-hour digital detox. It's not complicated, it's not extreme, but it is powerful if you commit to it fully. In this video, I'm going to walk you step by step through exactly what to do, hour by hour, to reclaim your brain, from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep. And if you follow this properly, you won't just feel different, you'll think differently. So stay with me, because what you're about to do is something most people never try, and that's exactly why it works. Now let's begin the actual reset. The first phase of your 24-hour digital detox starts the moment you wake up, and this is where most people fail without even realizing it. You wake up, and within seconds, your hand reaches for your phone. Messages, notifications, social media, news. Before your brain is even fully awake, it's already overloaded. You've gone from zero to maximum stimulation in under a minute. That single habit is one of the biggest reasons your mind feels scattered all day. So today, we do the opposite. When you wake up, your phone does not exist. No checking, no scrolling, no just one quick look. You're going to create the first boundary of the day, and this is powerful. Because the first 60 minutes after waking are when your brain is most sensitive. What you feed it in that window shapes your focus, your mood, and your energy for the entire day. Instead of grabbing your phone, sit up slowly. Take a deep breath. Let your mind wake up naturally. You might feel restless. That's normal. That's your brain asking for its usual dopamine hit. Don't give it. Go wash your face. Drink a glass of water. Step outside if you can, even for a few minutes. Natural light hitting your eyes helps reset your internal clock and improves mental clarity. This simple action alone can start reversing the fog you've been living in. Now here comes the important part. You're going to sit in silence for just 10 minutes. No music, no podcast, no background noise, just you and your thoughts. At first, it may feel uncomfortable. Your mind might race. You might feel the urge to quit. Stay there. This is your brain detoxing from constant stimulation. After that, take a notebook and write. Not perfectly, not neatly. Just write whatever is in your head. Thoughts, worries, ideas, even random nonsense. This clears mental clutter and gives your brain space to breathe. Then move your body. It doesn't have to be intense. A short walk, light stretching, or simple exercise is enough. Movement increases blood flow to the brain and naturally boosts your mood without needing digital stimulation. By now, something subtle will start to change. You'll feel a little more present, a little more aware. That constant urge to check your phone will still be there, but weaker. And that's the point. You're not trying to eliminate the urge instantly. You're retraining your brain to function without it. This is how you take back control, one small, intentional decision at a time. Now we move into the most challenging part of this detox, the middle of the day. This is where your habits fight back. This is where your brain starts negotiating. making excuses, trying to pull you back into old patterns. And if you can win here, you change everything. By now, you've already created a strong start. But around midday, something happens. You feel the urge creeping in. Just check one message. Just 5 minutes. That's how it always begins. Not with hours, but with seconds. And those seconds pull you right back into the cycle. So here's the rule for this phase: intentional use only. Your phone is not entertainment. It is a tool, nothing more. If you absolutely need your phone for work or communication, you use it with purpose. You open it, do exactly what you need to do, and you close it. No wandering, no scrolling, no distractions. Think of it like walking into a room with a mission. Get in, get out. Now here's something most people don't realize. When you remove constant digital input, your brain doesn't just become quiet, it starts waking up in a different way. You begin to notice things again. Your thoughts become deeper. Your attention becomes stronger. But this only happens if you don't interrupt the process. So instead of reaching for your phone during breaks, you replace that habit with something real. Go outside and take a walk without headphones. Let your mind wander naturally. This is where creativity starts returning. Some of your best ideas will come in these quiet moments, but only if you allow them. If you're working or studying, try this. Focus in blocks of 45 to 60 minutes. No phone, no notifications, just one task. Then take a short break, but again, no screen. Stretch, breathe, look around. This trains your brain to rebuild deep focus, something most people have lost without even realizing it. At some point, you may feel bored. And that word bored is important. Because boredom is not a problem, it's a signal. It's your brain resetting. When you constantly feed it stimulation, it forgets how to function without it. But when you allow boredom, you're actually restoring balance. And here's the truth. Most people avoid boredom because they're afraid of what comes with it. Thinking, reflection, awareness. But this is exactly where growth happens. So don't run from it. Sit with it. Because right now, you're not just avoiding your phone, you're rebuilding your mind. Now we enter the final phase of your detox, the evening. This is where your brain either fully resets or slips back into old patterns. Because for most people, nighttime is when digital habits are strongest. Endless scrolling, random videos, late-night notifications. This is where your mind gets overstimulated right before sleep, and that destroys your recovery. So tonight, you do something different. As the sun starts to go down, you begin to slow your environment down with it. Lights dim, noise reduces, and most importantly, your digital use comes to an end. Set a clear cutoff time, at least 2 hours before sleep. After that, no phone, no social media, no screens unless absolutely necessary. And yes, this will feel uncomfortable at first. You'll feel the urge to just check one last thing. That's not you, that's the habit. Recognize it and let it pass. Now here's what happens when you remove screens at night. Your brain starts producing melatonin naturally, the hormone that controls sleep. But when you stare at screens late into the night, especially bright ones, you block that process. That's why your sleep feels shallow, restless, and incomplete. Tonight, you give your brain the conditions it needs to truly rest. Instead of scrolling, replace that time with something calming and real. Read a physical book. Sit with your thoughts. Have a quiet conversation, or simply do nothing. This is not wasted time. This is recovery. Now take a moment and reflect on your day. Notice the difference. Your mind is quieter. Your thoughts are clearer. That constant pressure to check your phone has weakened. You're starting to feel something most people haven't felt in a long time: mental space. Before you go to sleep, write again, just a few lines. What did you notice today? What felt different? What was difficult? This simple act strengthens awareness and helps lock in the change you've started. And here's something powerful. When you go to bed without digital overload, your brain processes the day differently. It organizes thoughts, restores energy, and prepares you for deeper focus tomorrow. So when you lie down tonight, you're not just going to sleep, you're completing a reset. And for the first time in a long time, your mind gets the silence it's been asking for. Now you've completed the full 24-hour digital detox. And what you're feeling right now, that clarity, that calm, that sense of control, that's not temporary. That's your brain returning to its natural state. But here's where most people make a mistake. They treat this like a one-time experiment, and then go right back to the same habits that drained them in the first place. If you do that, the reset fades quickly, not because it didn't work, but because you didn't protect it. So the real question is not, did this detox help? The real question is, what are you going to keep? Because you don't need to live without technology. You just need to stop living under it. Start with something simple. Keep your mornings clean. No phone for the first 30 to 60 minutes. That one habit alone can completely change how your day feels. You begin your day with intention instead of reaction, and that shifts everything. Next, create boundaries during your day. You've already experienced how powerful focused work feels without constant interruptions. So protect it. Turn off unnecessary notifications. Use your phone when needed, not when bored. Remember what you practiced, intentional use only. And then protect your nights. This might be the most important habit of all. If you can consistently disconnect before sleep, your brain gets daily recovery. Your focus improves. Your mood stabilizes. Your energy comes back. It's not complicated, but it is powerful. Now understand this. The goal is not perfection. You will slip sometimes. You'll scroll longer than you planned. You'll check your phone out of habit. That's normal. What matters is awareness. The moment you notice it, you take control back. Because now you know what it feels like to be in control. And here's the truth most people never realize. Your focus is your most valuable asset. Where your attention goes, your life follows. And right now, there are countless systems designed to capture that attention and hold it for as long as possible. But you don't have to be part of that system anymore. You've proven in just 24 hours that you can step back, reset, and take control of your mind. That's power. Real power. So don't stop here. Build on this. Repeat it when needed. Strengthen it daily in small ways. Because the more control you gain over your attention, the more control you gain over your life. And that changes everything.